Hey everybody, so talking about how do you get a karyotype and when would you get one? So karyotypes are really only done on infants or embryos and fetuses. Most of the time, by the time you are an adult, we can tell if you have a genetic disorder due to chromosome issues. Sometimes people do get them if they think they have something called Fragile X syndrome or Triple X syndrome or Jacob syndrome. We'll talk about those later. So, looking at this guy, how to get a test is usually through amniocentesis. Amniocentesis is a big, large needle that goes inside the belly of a pregnant woman, and we're trying to pull out the amniotic fluid. And what you get from that is you can get the chromosomes out and look at the chromosomes of the baby. And this is called a karyotype. And we're going to look at karyotypes throughout um, this lab and kind of talk about what they mean and what you can tell from a karyotype. But that's what you can get. So this is a offer that every person in Michigan is going to be given. It does cost a little bit of money against your insurance, or if you don't have insurance, it costs money. And it's an option. For example, for me and my wife decided not for any of our 9 kids to get a karyotyping done, amniocentesis, and you can also get DNA testing done now. And basically, what I mean by that is you can see what your baby is going to kind of roughly look like through its genetics. And that's kind of what a genetic counselor is. And that's kind of an interesting position if you like genetics that is growing. I had a student a couple of years ago that went into the field and they decided to go out of it after a while. But it's kind of an interesting job. What you do is you basically run DNA, you find out what the problems might be in different situations. This could be done before someone decides to get pregnant. You can do the DNA of both the couple, the husband and the wife, the guy and the girl, or you can do it after the fact, and you can kind of see what the baby will look like long term and what kind of problems they might have. So it's an interesting little field that's growing. So amniocentesis is when you stick the needle in, get the amniotic fluid, and you can make a karyotype.